Recent years have seen the bar raised on bargain basement cars. Manufacturers like Hyundai and Kia have shown that they can make cars that are genuinely enjoyable to drive and own while keeping prices sensible. This, shown here, is the Chevrolet Cruze. It's a no-nonsense, Astra-sized car that puts something new within the grasp of buyers who would otherwise only be able to settle for a second-hand car. And it's surprisingly good. The Cruze squares up at the curb as decent looking and competently made. It's fair to say it's an angular car when parked next to the flowing lines of, say, the latest Golf, but it's neat enough and certainly not ugly. The chassis and running gear are pretty much what you'll find in the latest Vauxhall Astra. It's no surprise then that the car is quiet and composed across the kind of broken surfaces you'll find in most cities. But what is most impressive is the way it keeps the sound of bumps and thumps away from the driver and occupants, making it a sweet car in which to cover big distances. The steering is pretty quick and the clutch and gears are light, making it a doddle to drive smoothly and without any effort. It doesn't have the finesse you'll discover in, say, a Focus or a Golf, but it's closer than you might think. Inside it's roomy and pleasant, and there's plenty for your money. Even the cheapest has air conditioning, 6 airbags, remote central locking and electric windows. There are seats for 5 and decent leg, shoulder and headroom throughout, although the centre rear seat is really hard and we'd suggest no good for anything other than the shortest of trips. We drove a 1.6 petrol and a 2-litre diesel. The first of these comes from the Astra, and while it does a fair job of hauling the Cruze, it'll need caning before the car shifts, and then it's noisy. The diesel option, also found in the Captiva off-roader, is smooth and more cultured, pulling well and making less noise and fuss than the petrol option. So, should you buy one? Well, there's certainly no reason not to. It does most things well and hardly any badly. As it is though, it's available only as a saloon, that's 4 doors plus a boot, whereas rivals Kia and Hyundai will happily sell you a similar car for similar money, but with the added versatility of a hatchback. Chevrolet, we hear, will be bringing a hatchback Cruze very soon. Until then, if a saloon's fine, then the Cruze is worth a look at, although we should add that the other budget brand rivals now have 5 and even 7 year warranties, which can beat Chevrolet's 3-year cover.